And here comes that star wide receiver. He's got the bounce, the aura. He walks on the field with some swag saying, I'm the man, and I know it.
Boy, he certainly does, and you know what? He probably should. It's founded in all the hard work that he puts in, the dedication in the summertime during practice. You can see some of the defensive backs watch him as he warms up, studying him, because they know it's going to be a long day trying to deal with this receiver.
It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Now they put that nickel defense. I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Tigers offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, wide receiver Kirk is dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Bell.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. There's a shot toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in bit.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. motion by the back, now forces the defense to adjust. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Short connection to the tight end here. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Throws a bullet to the right. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Important second down play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. He stopped, and he gets a first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to his target. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 30 now. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Physical running, fights off the defender. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. It doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Bell. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Hand off to the single back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 16, on to punt it away.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he'll get there. Touchdown, LSU. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The long getting set. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. They'll take a deep shot here. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big gain. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. No chance to catch it.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. I don't know.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. He powers into the end zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. LSU has moved into the red zone.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
They look to throw it here on second down. Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't win.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touch. Second down play coming up. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Ball carried by the running back. Gain 8.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Looks like LSU has the first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chase.
Ladies and gentlemen, the sun has now found its home in the western sky, and it is Saturday night in Tiger Stadium, home of the LSU Tigers, one of the great venues in college football. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown, as we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Missouri Tigers. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The LSU Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
Wants to throw on second down. Avoids pressure. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You know, for a pass rush, it's all about constricting the quarterback and just pushing these offensive linemen, moving them backward, and building that fence around the QB so there's nowhere for him to go. QB was able to make a few guys miss, but he inevitably went down.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throwing down the sideline, and it's a big play down the right side.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Fires to the middle. Finds the big tight end. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Watkins. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
After missing the connection last time, it's 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls, and most of the time I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver...
This does such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking for room. It's Roberts.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Pace. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action offers, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sweet cut there. Gets away from one, finds room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. The short hands, it's Bell. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's really nice to be a quarterback and never get touched in practice, never get hit. But when you get in the games and you see hits like that, when he's hit as he's throwing the football and the courage to stand in there, that's really impressive.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown LSU.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So an 82-yard drive there, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Manning. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air. It's Horn. Quickly complete. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Guys, LSU has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
LSU 14, Missouri 7.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows them. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Got his man down the middle. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football.
Tiger, and they'll put that. Line gets set, first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he reels it in inside the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read because he's watching the D lineman and he knows he has to keep the football and he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got...
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
They want to throw it. Let's it fly. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive, throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 show. Offense gets set for second down. On the option. The pitch. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Fires to the right. He makes the catch. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires toward the target. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good... On 1st down, here comes this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Sampson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking to move it through the air. Wiggles free. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Snap in the shotgun. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. And that's exactly what happened.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you've got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking for a deep man. He's got it down the left. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He'll come out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Bell. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare you.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Dura. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick release on the RPO. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll just keep slinging it. He makes the connection. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. That, his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, they tried to catch him off guard with a pass play down there on the goal line, but David, he just held on to it way too long. The defense able to get home and get the sack.
Yeah, and that's great coverage. And you love this part of the field. You know exactly what you want to do. You play more man coverage. There's less space to coverage. You don't have to worry about those speedy wide receivers going deep.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Top 15 teams colliding today with major ramifications across the college football landscape. Miami has the lead right now, but this Canes crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet there in the 305. They're up by 8 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab on the left side. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Missouri! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
49, Missouri, 28.
Maybe feeling a little better about things. Still a 21-point game as they're set to kick it off. Coming out with it, it's Pace. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The running back has it. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the left. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? They'll try to run for it. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage.
He lofts one down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it. Touchdown LSU! And the route is on. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach.
Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. The Vols will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the LSU Tigers offense has football first here today. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field. This guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game. Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
I mean, this is exactly how they wanted to start when it opened up this game, especially on the road. It's a really well-blocked play, pick up a good chunk of yards, and if you're the offensive line, this is what you've talked about all week in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front. They give their running back plenty of room to pick up those good yards.
It's second down here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score LSU 7, Tennessee 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. The Volunteers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Slides to avoid the big hit. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Tackle made after just a short gain. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Handed off for a draw. He's found some room at the 45. And they stopped him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and
he scores. Touchdown, Volunteers. See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT is good.
The kick is good.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Tackled after a 4-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Picks up 9. And that's a first down for the offense.
He hands it to the back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Vols come up to the line in the hurry-up. And he's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just a...
And looking for a big play here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tennessee. There was a foot race and he won it. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And here comes a deep shot. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Tipped and then dropped. Chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback still with the football. Has the 1st down and more. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it's complete downfield. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to kick it away.
And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he's got it already past the 1st down marker. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. LSU is now operating in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. 2nd down and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's play action. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And
what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. Ball carrier running through tackles. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. The Vols hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to run the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. To the air, it's Barnett. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. you got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
There's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Fowles. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a 1-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
And they'll take this from the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, good job here on that stop. But remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And the running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that
play. Handoff running right. Breaks loose at the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.